scene. Questions?
Once again, did you say you have a suspect?
No, we have several people that we are talking to, witnesses, and we're trying to get as much information as we can. It's way too early to determine if we're going to have anyone in custody or not. There were a lot of people here, so we believe that there's a lot of information to be had still, and we're still processing the scene. A lot of shots were fired.
The area where this boxing ring was set up, just behind a business, or some random
Yeah,
area behind a business?
it's just a large parking area that's right behind the shopping center, and the parking lot is surrounded by a high concrete wall. So you really can't see anything from the street behind the shopping center, but it is a full-blown boxing ring with chairs set up where a couple hundred people were attending this boxing match.
So this was not a sanctioned boxing match that you could think of?
We did not know about the boxing match. However, you know, we still have to do some homework and find out how the boxing match was put on, what kind of permits they had, the promoter, etc. It's really too early to tell. We're more concerned with the shooting investigation at this time and the victims that we have, and making sure that we get all the forensics and evidence that we need from the scene.
Is there a lot of witnesses, or most people took off after the shooting?
We are talking to a number of people. We're hoping that we can also perhaps locate some video. If anyone attended the match and has any information, if they'd like to call police, we would appreciate any information to try to work through this case tonight.
Now, we know that we heard gunshots in the back area, and this car behind us, was that also tied to this?
Well, we're still working through it, but we know that there were some shots fired here in the front parking lot of the plaza, even though the event occurred behind the plaza. So at this point, we know several shots were fired by the boxing ring, but here in the front, there were also shots fired. At least one car was hit.
Any indication of the ages? Are we talking high school age? Are we talking adults?
These were adults. I don't know if there were some high school, kids involved in this. We still don't even have all the information on the victims. But from what we've been able to gather, these were young adults and adults. Okay?
Yeah, thank you. My timing was perfect. I'm so sorry.
Okay. No, that's all right.
Anyway, I could just ask you the basics of them.
Sure, absolutely. Let me give them I'm not going anywhere.
All right.
Let me give them sure. Have I met you?
No, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Yolanda.
I'm Daryl.
Hi, Daryl.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So are you working the overnight shift or evening?
2:30 to 11.
Oh, okay. So you're night shift. Okay. Nice to meet you, Daryl. Hey there. So you want to do it on your phone?
No.
Oh, okay. Sure. So what we had was a boxing ring set up behind the shopping plaza. It's pretty remarkable, actually, with the whole setup. There's a food truck back there and chairs and all kinds of stuff. And so I'll show you. So at some point there was an altercation. Shots were fired, multiple shots, and you can see the boxing ring set up behind her. Hello. So, hola, ¿cómo está? And so